Hello, this is Dr. Francois. Today, back on the farm, just talking about healing. Healing essentially is the body adjusting and fixing an old problem or injury. And sometimes we think of healing as something that happens just by accident. And as long as you just give it enough time, it'll sort itself out. But in actual fact, that's not true. Healing involves a lot of things that, when they come together, make the healing better and also make the healing quicker. Give you an example. If I sleep well, and I especially get good sleep before the 9 o'clock cutoff at night, then my sleep quality will be better. I will actually harness growth hormone better, and that'll help me to heal better. If I've got an injury to a bone or to a muscle and my protein intake goes up that little bit, I have a bit more sleep. Once again, healing is better. So healing can be affected by the quality of our diet. So it's not just the volume that we eat, but the quality of the food that we eat, as well as our sleep, as well as our water intake, as well as our intent. In other words, if we are aware of the injury and think about the injury and we spend time on it, doing exercises as the injury would allow, that in the beginning very often was more focused on mobilization, so moving the injury, the injured area, and then gradually as strength increases, then to build the muscle. That will actually make healing better. Healing emotionally is very often very similar. There are certain phases, many people know nowadays about the phases of grief, and at the same time, if one wants to go through the healing process emotionally, you also need to put in something of value that makes it worthwhile. So there has to be a goal, an endpoint, a reason why. And people quite often, as long as they have that reason why, the purpose of why to heal, then the healing is easier, the healing is better. Does that mean with healing emotionally or physically that the pain ever goes away or the initial injury is completely gone? No, it's not. Ask any soldier, old war wounds, the weather comes up, it's a bit cold or damp, and they complain about their old injuries. And the reason for this is because we adjust, we adapt, but the original insult, the original pain, to some degree will always be there, physically as well as emotionally. And when one remembers that, you can also understand why sometimes, even though people do really well after a big trauma, a big emotional upset, many years later, they can still have some element of sadness, some element of pain when they think of that specific part of their life. So when someone does reminisce or someone does go back to that place, it is simply that part that flares up again, and to have sympathy and to have empathy with that person. This is Dr. Francois. All the best.